Hi guys, this is your Life Path number 2 reading for July 2019. I've already done a video about the astrology for July. There's some pretty major things coming up. I'm doing things a little bit differently this month, but I'm still going to give you the new and full moon dates. So there is a new moon on the 2nd or 3rd of July, depending on whether you're southern or northern hemisphere. So there's a new moon in the sign of Cancer, and it is a total solar eclipse. So we've come into eclipse season, if you like. We've had no eclipses so far this year, and these are pretty major ones in July. So Cancer being in the sign of Cancer, it's all to do with family, family relationships, extended family. Any or all of the above could be affected by the solar eclipses. We then go to the 16th or 17th, again whether you're northern or southern hemisphere. We have a full moon in Capricorn, and that one is a partial lunar eclipse. So they're all major sort of things happening. We also have the planet Mercury, which is the communications planet, going retrograde. I think that's on the 7th or 8th, depending on where you are in the world. And it goes retrograde in the sign of Leo. We also have 2 new moons this month. On the 31st or the 1st of the 31st of July, or it'd be the 1st of August, we have another new moon in the sign of Leo. So Mercury is going to retrograde in Leo, and then we have a new moon in the sign of Leo. So Mercury is only retrograde for about 3 weeks, and it goes direct again, stations direct again on the 31st of July. So there's some pretty major things happening this month. I kind of feel like these readings, so far they've been quite major readings. I still feel all the life path numbers are going to be affected this month, and I'm going to do something a little bit different. I am going to not do my usual spreads. I'm just going to go ad lib. I've already shuffled your cards and split the deck sort of thing for your cards. I'm just going to do 6 cards and see whether we need to pull any additional cards. There's also, I've been asked to use the Gilded Tarot, which I haven't used for some months. I will pull one extra additional card out of that deck. So, sorry guys, I just had to pause the video, but I am back now. Like I said, I haven't used this deck for quite some time, but I'm going to pull one additional card at the end of the main reading. So we'll start with your 6 cards. And again, like I said, I had the feeling it was going to be a major month. You have 4 major arcana cards out of 6. So, and I kind of feel the life path numbers are rolling into each other. It's like 1s and 2 cards. These 2 cards here were in life path number 1's reading. So I'm going to start with this one anyway. It's the Ace of Michael. So aces are always new beginnings. It says, a wonderful new idea. Don't allow bumps in the road to hinder your progress. Clear up communication problems with others. Like I said, Mercury is going direct on the 7th of July. So this is where, being that Mercury is the planet of communication, you could basically get lost in translation, if you like. as it says at the bottom here, clear up communication problems with others. There could be lost emails, there could be lost messages, lost texts, lost documents. There's quite a few things that can happen when Mercury goes retrograde. Computers can crash, fail, brings up all sorts of problems. Some can say even, you don't book holidays or travel at the time when Mercury goes retrograde. But anyway, this is a new beginning. If you're talking to people or anything like that, make sure they're understanding what you're communicating or what you're saying. Say it again. Now, did you understand this is what I said? Because that person can go away and think, I didn't understand the thing that they said, and just do their own thing. So, yeah, clear up communication problems. But it does say don't allow bumps on the road to hinder your progress. The card beneath it, being that these two cards go together, I was going to go across, but I looked down and I saw this one. This is with you've got the Ace of Michael here. Like this Ace, as I say, always new beginnings. You've got the Leap of Faith here, which is number 0. This is a completely new start. It says, believe in yourself, listen to your heart, do what gives you joy. And it's with Archangel Metatron. So whatever this wonderful new idea is, whatever new direction you're going in, new plans, all that sort of type thing. And this is the card, well, they call it the Fool card in the traditional tarot. This is leaping off of a cliff in a new direction, but having that faith that you'll land where you're supposed to be, land where you're basically supposed to be. But with this card, I always say, in this day and age, you need to make sure that your communication problems, your I's are crossed, your eyes are dotted, your T's are crossed, if I could speak properly today, that all the paperwork, especially with this card being above it, that all the paperwork is in order. Reread them, get somebody else to read them. Don't just go and say, well, yep, that looks fine, and sign it. Read the small print and do everything that you can in your power, so there is no communication problems with others, with contracts, documents, anything like that. But it's a very good omen that this is underneath, but this is just a bit of a warning, this card. Although it's a very good card, communication problems could, come into effect with any sort of leap of faith that you're going to take. Make sure you know where you're going. What people say is what the thing is, if you like. If somebody says this is the job, this is what you have to do, this is what we're going to offer you, make sure that you have everything in writing. Don't just sign a contract, because they can come back and say, well, actually, no, we can't do this and we can't do that, and you end up doing a job that you actually didn't apply for. Can be a scenario with these sorts of planetary aspects that we've got at the moment. Your next card is the 6 of Gabriel, and it says, congratulations, you've done a wonderful job. Time to move on to your next project, awards, scholarships, or promotions. So again, these two cards are coming into play with this card. Your next project, awards, scholarships, or promotions. So somewhere along here, this could be a promotion in a job. It could be upskilling. It could also mean that, you finally found your niche in the world, sort of type thing. You've worked very hard, like it says, congratulations, you've done a wonderful job. To get new beginnings, this is where we're all heading in life, new beginnings. I'm going to jump straight over to your card over here, is also the Magician card. So you've not only got the first card, you've got the next card, so you've got 0 and 1. This is the Magician card, and they're both major arcana cards. This is having all the tools in your tool belt to make this leap of faith. This is manifesting the life that you want. As it says down the bottom here, what you need will magically appear. Successful beginnings. So you're at the beginning stage. You've got this new direction in life. You've got to take that leap of faith. This is, you know, just basically it's telling me that it's to do with work. It's time to move on to the next project, awards, scholarships, or promotions. So some of you out there, so remember these are general readings, some of you out there are headed for promotions or new jobs or awards, all that sort of type thing. Underneath the Six of Gabriel here, we have the Justice card, which is a major arcana card. And it's with Archangel Raguel, and it says, fight for justice and equality. Rulings made in your favour, and don't give up. And that's when I said that, because I could see these cards down here. You've got the Justice card here. So I'm just going to bring these cards up. Having all those cards there, you know, this is, you know, signing new contracts, legal documents, anything like that. This is where the Justice card comes in. Rulings made in your favour, don't give up, fight for justice and equality. So if there's something that's, you know, with your gut instinct, whether it's right or wrong, I would be, you know, getting a second opinion, seeking legal advice maybe. But definitely, you know, don't give up on your plans. Your plans are correct. It might just need a little bit of tweaking, but you might also need that legal assistance. Justice is always the legal system with me. This could be, just looking at all the cards here. With the Justice card as well, justice is always in your favour, not the other person's. So if there is a contract or something legal that you need to deal with, just know that it will be fair and just, and it will be equal, but rulings will be made in your favour more so. So if you need to find that assistance, I will pull clarifying cards. If you need to find assistance with this new beginning here, with the Ace of Michael and the Leap of Faith, you've got the Justice card on your side if you like. Go back to this Magician card here, because this is a new beginning, you know. You've got 1, 2, this is the third one. It says you can manifest the life you want. What you need will magically appear. Successful beginnings. So you're at the beginning stage of something. I could rearrange these cards, but I'm going to leave them where they are. It's all about manifesting at the moment. Do your new moon intentions. Do your forgiveness and gratitude list on the full moons. Go back and watch some of my videos. I explain it quite extensively. There's a site that you can go to, which is moonology.com, and you can print them out, and it shows you how to do new moon intention lists, and also the full moon and forgiveness and gratitude one. So your last card here is the Star. Now, the Star is a very, very good card. It is a dream come true, believe in yourself, the end of a difficult situation. So once you get through all this, you get the legal side of things worked out, it will be the end of a difficult situation. A lot of these retrograde planets and the eclipses, all this sort of type thing, it's pushing most of us to basically deal with things in our life, to put them in the past, sort them out or leave them behind. Things are completely up to us as free. We have free will. But it says a dream come true, believe in yourself. And there's the star that you can wish upon. So I would be doing your new moon intention list at the beginning of the month. I think it's the 2nd or 3rd is the first new moon. But just remember, we have 2 new moons this month, so get out there and manifest, guys, because it's all on the table here for you. You've got this new beginning if you want it. But I'm going to pull some more cards. And let's see what wants to come out for life path number 2s. I want that one and I want that one. So the one that I just pulled out of the deck was the Page of Ariel. It says reliable, clever, educated, balanced, and excellent opportunity will be offered to you. Scholarships or pursuit of education, time to get to work. So yeah, basically, you know, you've got this wonderful new idea. You've got cards here saying time to move on to the next project, awards, scholarships and promotions. With the Page of Ariel here, pages are always messengers. With the communication planet Mercury at the moment, there's communication coming in about some sort of education. This could be, you know, having to learn new skills at work because you've had a promotion, learning to do a new job. There's quite a few scenarios with this one. But this is like upskilling, getting more education, but it's definitely time to get to work. It's all sitting here basically on the table for you. You've got the Leap of Faith, you've got the Magician card, you've got the Star card, you've got an Ace, a new beginning. The second card that I pulled out of the deck is another Major Arcana card. Like I said, I think July is going to be quite a major month for everybody. This is 1, 2, 3, 4. This is your 5th Major Arcana card. And it's called Peace in this deck with Archangel Azrael. It says, release the past. There is a more enriching future coming. Let go and let God. So this card here is normally in the traditional tarot card, it's the Death card. I like this depiction far more because death does not mean literal death. It means death of a past, or death of a way of being. Like it says, release the past, there is a more enriching future coming. So that's what the Peace card means. You've got to let what's happened in the past go. And sometimes to do that, you do have to let go and let God. But there again, with this card, there is another way to find that peace, to let go and let God. And release the past is doing your forgiveness and gratitude list. We'll pull one more card because it seems I'm doing 9 cards at the moment. And that's the one it is. I'll pop those out of the way. And it's the 6 of Ariel. So the 6 of Ariel is the 6 of Cups, I think, in the, no, sorry, 6 of Coins in the traditional tarot. It says material needs get fulfilled in magical and unexpected ways. Acts of kindness, giving or receiving with a grateful heart. I'm going to go down the row here and I'm just going to hold up all these cards here. You've got the Magician, you've got the Star card, and then you get this card here saying that material needs will get fulfilled in magical ways. Those two are pretty magical cards. You've got the Star card, you know, wish upon a star. What is it you want, you know? It's entirely up to you. But with the Magician card here, it's basically saying, you know, you've got everything inside your tool belt or your toolkit to design the life that you want. You've worked hard enough for it. So like I say, it's going to be all about manifesting, I think, July. I just have that feeling that, you know, a lot of our as it says, our dreams are coming true in July. A lot of us have been manifesting for many months now, and a lot of these things are now coming into fruition. So whatever you've been manifesting, it's coming in. It's coming in now. You've got new beginnings, the leap of faith, the star card, the magician, releasing the past with the peace card, and then you get material needs get fulfilled in magical and unexpected ways. Acts of kindness, giving or receiving with a grateful heart. Definitely doing that. Gratitude and forgiveness list is pretty high on the agenda, I'd say, for July. We'll go into these cards here and we'll see what they have to say for life path number 2s. I'm just going to give them a quick shuffle. And like I say, I haven't used this deck for a long time, but we'll see what card comes out for you. Life path number 2's extra message. And we got the Queen of Swords. So the Queen of Swords to me is, she's an air sign. Swords are always the air signs. Queen of Swords is a lady that, if you have a look, it looks like she's sharpening that sword. She takes no prisoners, this lady. She's blunt and to the point, but with the higher good of all. The higher good of all. You know, this is where maybe even the Justice card comes in with this card. She's very forthright and practical. What she says goes. If you're not going in her direction, she doesn't really care. She's just going to up tools and go her direction anyway. This is, I think, how you need to be for the month of July. Be very steadfast in what you're doing. Have a clear direction and head in that direction no matter what everybody else in life is doing. So that's your extra message card for July. So I hope you've enjoyed this. I know it's a little bit different. It's a little bit less structured than I usually do, but I'm also trying to upskill myself, so I'm testing myself. Let me know in the comments what you think, but I wish you all much success, which you've got on the table here in July. And just remember that you do have that star card. Start making, wishes. Your wishes are coming true. Keep wishing though. Keep manifesting. Keep making those wishes and goals and desires for the life that you want to lead. So, like I said, I wish you well in July. And we'll talk all again soon. Take care all.